Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Friday Night Bricks. We are up to episode 311. 1 week away from 312, which will be 6 years.
What?
So, yeah, 6 years. We'll have to give away some stuff next weekend.
That's the anniversary?
Yeah. So, yeah. So that should be good. That should be fun. I found some poly bags today. That's pretty much what I've got sitting here, which is wild because this was supposedly a Lego gift with purchase, which was that's why I don't always, when they do the small ones like this, I don't get all fired up because generally someone will show it. It'll show up somewhere. So Target had that one. Got the Venom Street Bike. Pretty cool. Had a Harry Potter, Draco, and the Forbidden Forest. Pretty cool.
Good owl.
AAT, so for the Star Wars guys. Nice Indy car for the Speed Champions. And then a Minecraft set. A nice Panda. So I bought a handful of set. A handful. I only found 3 of the Maple at the first Target I was at. So I mean,
they're selling a gift with purchase.
It was. I think when it first came out, it was a gift with purchase. Yeah, and then now
that was not too long ago.
Yeah.
Does that mean Animal Crossing is not doing so well?
Well, no. I mean, I think Target's always had poly bags. I think they're starting to ramp them up. You don't have a Toys R Us anymore, and I mean, they don't have them at the registers, which they used to have them at the registers. Now, I mean, even the CMFs used to be at the registers. So it's all back now in their sections now in the Lego section, which I don't understand why they do that, but so I did run into, I ran into one of our door prize winners at Milwaukee. Now I'll throw this picture up there first. Cheese on Top happened to show up in Milwaukee. So I took a selfie with him. So that was cool. Obviously you probably saw the picture. You probably saw this picture. The B team was there. We were ready to play some D&D.
Right on.
So TJ came up. He was there the one day too. So it was kind of cool. And then of course I took a shot with one of the other Bryans that helps out.
Yeah,
fun. That was like the last night, and of course, I had my castle. I had the dice.
I don't know. Where were you?
I was at Brick World Milwaukee. So I had my castle set up.
I don't know if you said that already.
Yep.
Why not?
Yeah. So I pretty much had everything I had built. I've already started taking apart these guys here. I took apart one of the buildings last night. Brick World Milwaukee was pretty cool. So I mean, I was next to one of the guys with the Disneyland type thing. I saw that guy. I saw this guy this weekend. Hey Z, I think you've got a badger now in your stuff, because I don't think I ever grabbed the badger that was hanging around.
There's a lone badger.
Your one castle, hanging around there. So
got abducted.
Well, he was harassing at the Black Goblet. He was probably harassing customers. So yeah, so he.
But if you didn't come home with him, I think it's abduction.
Well, but the thing is, though, technically that's kind of also my current sig fig until I get a certain artist.
Your sig fig was abducted.
A sig fig was abducted. So Z actually got a sig fig in the mix. So yeah, he had a nice bow though. I mean, probably lost.
Turn up in that Raven Castle, you'll be in the prison. Yeah,
he was hanging around. Actually, and the problem was I had a video. Hey Haley, I had a video, but it doesn't. I couldn't transfer it to the computer. It didn't work on the computer. because he was like, no, he's over here. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I don't know where he's at. I don't know what you're talking about. And I grabbed a screen grab and
Hey, Brett's builds. Sounds like fun. Milwaukee.
yeah, it was good. Oh, come on, boom, there you go. There he was. He's kind of hanging around a little bit there.
Yes. Yes.
I was kind of shocked by the building in itself, but hey, the Black Goblet was pretty sweet. I did like the Black Goblet. That was pretty nice. So yeah, he was kind of hanging around on that spinning brick and mortar type setup. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a good time. I had fun. So yeah, I mean, I talked to a couple obviously a couple of the vendors. See if I get the names right. There's a bunch of them, but I think it's James from Brooklyn University. I think it's James. I think he was there. He was heading back south. Saw Tim and Zach from Alpine Brick Exchange. They were there. So there were a few. I can't remember all the names. I had them on my head, and then I sure wrote them down. I can't forget. But yeah, there were a couple there. So it's nice. It was a fun show. I mean, I don't think I bought anything at the show. Showed restraint. And so yeah, so now it's just a preparation for Chicago. So, and and the reason I probably wouldn't even notice that the Badger was missing was this is how they all got thrown back into the storage bin. Was just that they just kind of got chucked in there. So there was no count to see if everybody was there. So, but that was a good show. How was yours? How was your show? Weren't you at that weekend too?
Yeah, I went to Eagan, Minnesota, Brick Convention, Minnesota, second annual. They had pretty cool stuff there. I showed off the Spider-Verse, hung out with the likes of AC Pin.
Cool.
And
AC Pin?
Yep.
AC Pin's from Minnesota?
No, he has a traveling master gallery with that convention.
Nice.
So they have a handful of people that travel with the show to most of the shows, whatever they can get to. So AC Pin has been here twice now for that show. And EJ, Art on the Block, was there with Abby Dabbles and his Boba Fett and all his cool mosaic stuff. And there were some cool builders, some cool city layouts, some cool castles. This guy, you can't see it in the picture, but I'll blow it up. He's got running water. He's got running water in that, and the whole thing's in a tank, so the water will leak through the Lego and then just go back to the pump, and there's little fishies floating down the river. That was pretty cool. And I got to hang out with Mel. We played some D&D. That was the championship match, Champion of the Realms. We did a head-to-head player versus player D&D style and 8-player bracket. And it came down to 2 fighters.
Cool.
Got to show off the X-Men mosaic next to Mel's that It's what should have made it to Brick World Chicago last year, but it's making a tour now.
Oh, yeah.
Pieces of it.
Reed, Jesse, and everyone thanks Zissou.
I don't know if you heard this guy, Tom Jacobson. He goes by Arc Builder. He does Frank Lloyd Wright mashups with Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah. He's got cool castle stuff. And then here's like Hoth.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, he's really good. He's done like 7 of these. Here's Wedge Antilles Falling Waters. It's like if Wedge Antilles hired Frank Lloyd Wright to do his It's really cool. So he had a couple of those there. I heard about him just before the show, and then started following him. And then he's at the show. I was like, oh, that's cool. Just started following your stuff. So he was cool. Traded sig figs with him.
Yeah, AC Pins. I've loved his Star Wars builds for 10 plus years. Because he's done massive stuff for a long time.
He's well known. He likes to tell the story about making Blocks magazine, I think, and I don't even think he knew it. Like they just took pictures of his mock, and then all of a sudden he's in the magazine.
Wow,
the way he tells it. So, yeah, he's a good guy. How was your time, Kevin, in Crimson Sky, Milwaukee?
It was very good. It was a very enjoyable show. So we had Eric and TJ and She's on Top all visit. Am I missing anyone, Reed?
No, that was pretty much it. Yeah, I showed pictures just a while ago. Yeah. You were in one of them.
But yeah, it was good to see WISLUG members and KLUG members, and
yeah. Get to laugh more about
Mr. Z Cerberus was there.
Z.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was there.
So that show, I guess, like Brick World, it's whoever signs up and shows up, that's who displays.
Yeah.
I mean, Chicago has sponsors, but the other Brick Worlds are a little bit more expo, not so many activities, unless your lug maybe brings things to do.
Yeah, I think Mr. Wagner and those guys were doing lots of drafting in their area, as I recall. I did one. We did the one. I liked the one that. What was the one we did? The bidding draft.
Oh, the auction draft. Yes,
that was pretty good.
Ooh, auction draft. So you have some NFT points to spend or something.
Yeah, you have. Everyone has $100 to spend, and then they bid on parts. So it takes a lot longer than the standard draft.
It takes longer, but you can
get what you want.
Instead of counting on the snake draft, you can potentially outbid somebody for.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
One lot, if that's the one thing you wanted or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So if there are 3 or 4 parts you want,
what was the highest value?
Tiles, and I think some snot pieces. So it was only $10 or $15 set because it takes so long. So yeah, some people spent 20-25% of their money on single lots.
Yeah, because I bought a bunch of like white snot pieces, and I think that more of mine went.
But then we got to the end of the draft, and one person still had like $30 left, and there were like 8 parts or 10 parts, and everyone else had $1 left, so they just got everything that was left because
there's some strategy there.
Yep.
Save your money and buy everything for $1, $2 because everyone else is down to $1.
Well, I mean, but the nice thing is you nominate parts. You can nominate something you don't want early on. Just hopefully draining people's, money, stuff that you're not interested in. You nominate it, and you probably won't get it for $1. I mean, some stuff did go for $1, but it was stuff that I guess people might not have been paying attention very, very much. I mean, because there were a few that went for $1, and we're kind of like, really? Okay, I guess maybe we should have bid a little bit more, but
Not, yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's different. I have not done that before. Oh, there's the
so pretty cool.
pretty cute.
It definitely, you definitely gotta look and see what you want, and then figure out if you want to. Sometimes you can nominate some of your stuff early. If there's certain things you definitely want, you can nominate early and bid, and hopefully nobody wants it too. So
Through key.
I know I bid on some purple wands at one of these auction drafts up in Green Bay one year, and they got very expensive. But I wanted them really bad. So.
Yeah.
I bought a couple X-Men guys. That's at the show. I might grab those. I'm just kind of disassembling some hidden side right now because I had to make room in some containers. And this is probably not going to be displayed, so take out some of these parts.
Yeah, there's that Z character sitting right there next to some of his really cool builds.
Oh, those are his old builds, aren't they? Back when he was doing Castle.
No, back when he was before he was led to the dark side of space.
As this, so if you come to Chicago, I might be willing to do an auction draft. So,
ooh, sure we can find something small. Draft.
I might do something bigger there, but like I said, it takes a while, and maybe we just get to. We do a certain number of rounds, and after that, everything just gets split up because I think we ended up doing it for an hour or so the first night, and we had to come back and do it for another half hour the next day. So,
Wow.
Because each piece might take 30 seconds to a minute.
Sounds interesting, but I think the normal snake draft is probably still better way to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first night, we were time constrained. We needed to be out of the hall at a certain time. It was like we were waiting on somebody. So. What to do? Take apart, build, or I don't know if they have anything to build other than those poly bags. Maybe we'll take apart a porta just for that.
Agents Mock. What's up?
Well, there were two. He said there were two new castles.
Yeah, he builds fast.
Yeah. I will be having to build here faster pretty soon.
I just haven't been really creative about building. So sorting, disassembling.
Not what I need to do on some stuff these days right now. Get ready to build. Which ones were the new ones? I don't know, I have a couple pictures. These were the new ones.
Probably the two. The 2 of 2.
No, he actually had. I thought he had like four medieval buildings. Let's see, let me see if I can see. So he had this. He had this one. That was the one that was spinning. That was the one where the badger was hanging on. He had this one.
Yeah.
Snow one, which I thought was pretty cool.
That's the Ravens roost.
Then he had the nice one from like the like
The
almost like
Orcast.
orc. Yep.
If it's still an Orcast.
Yep. You see like in Warcraft, I think. And then there was this one here, the one that he was sitting in front of. So.
Oh yeah, that's his new one, correct?
I'm guessing maybe. Oh yeah, you're right. That was the one that was on the stream on Sunday. You're right. The one that he was sitting next to was the one of the new ones. I don't know what the other new one was. That was
the one you showed was the rotating one.
Oh, the rotating one, the one that the badger was hanging from. All those are all those are them. Yep, they're all from Z. Oh, good. They were good. Good to see him up close. Knight's Castle. Yep. They were good to see up close and personal. I mean, everything always looks better up close and rather than
except mosaics.
Except mosaics.
You can't get too close to mosaics.
So.
Looks good. Inspiring. I should be inspired after the show. I was just kind of drained. A lot of hanging out. A couple of late nights. A lot of people. Holy cow, the people were there.
Yeah.
How attended was the show? No blockade.
Decent, but our weather was gorgeous. It was the best weekend so far this year, so our numbers were down.
Yeah. Right. It was super hot here too in Minnesota. And they didn't really have the air conditioning on. And the other half of the Civic Center was an ice rink. So we'd walk over to the ice rink and chill down like 50 degrees.
Yeah. It was a little down, but I mean,
People showed up though. Holy crap!
Oh yeah, it's still busy. I mean, it still was, I kind of volunteered for like we had some of the stunt bike stuff set up at the front of the hall, and so it was good. It was a good show. I mean, I enjoyed it.
The crow's nest, not the raven roost.
So
Pirate build, Z.
what was that?
I assume no one's watching Shogun except me.
Yeah, I don't have Hulu yet. I guess should probably package it with Disney. One of these.
Yeah, that's how I'm getting it. My wife watches new TV through Hulu since we don't have cable. So,
yeah.
And once there's something like What We Do in the Shadows is on Hulu, which is nice. There's other stuff that's been on there as well. Yeah, Shogun is my favorite thing on TV right now. I think there's one episode left.
There's Larry, and we might even see.
I'm watching Shogun.
Oh,
We might even see. I did get a text message. We might even see a surprise appearance from Stosh tonight. He did say
Really?
he was gonna try. Yeah, he said he was gonna try.
Months.
I said his presence would be greatly enjoyed, by those of us that have not seen him. I think they had a small. I think they maybe had a small train show this last weekend too. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on. I thought I saw something. Or at least NILTC was somewhere.
Brian was there, but I don't know if anyone else from NILTC was there.
Yeah, Jesse, you should be able to watch.
Brian was at
Shogun through Disney.
Brian was at a dog show.
What was that, Larry?
I said, Jesse, you should be able to watch Shogun through Disney.
Okay.
Well, I have it because I have the Disney Hulu bundle. I don't know if Hulu is with Disney Standard though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I didn't bundle it originally, so I'll have to just agree to some terms. And
So, Kevin, I am caught up. Did what just happen really just happen? Oh
Tell
my
me
god!
about it.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Go from episode 8, episode 9, and it was talk about a cliffhanger.
Right? I mean, what happened
So
next?
we really can't say much more than that, but
Nope.
both episodes have been very, very dramatic.
Yeah. And you told me to watch The Gentleman also, yes?
Yep.
And so I binged that this week.
Oh, you
I
finished
watched
it?
I watched all of it this week.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. It's like Breaking Bad set in Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
It's good. Hey, what's up, John? John, are you going to be there tomorrow?
Another Coloradan, apparently.
John is an incredible builder, by the way. He's also an incredible designer. We're doing a commission piece to build a replica of a museum. He went in and did it all in studio in a week-ish. I mean, he had the main thing done before the fine tuning done in less than a week. It was incredible.
Is John the one that built the Star Wars Imperial base?
No.
Okay.
That the 501st base. That's Elliot.
Elliot, that's right.
John is pretty new to DENLUG ish, right, John? I don't know if you've been there quite a year.
I don't get the references. Who?
And kill off. That's funny. That would be cool.
Apparently, Larry gets it.
Anyway, he's leading up our Castle collab.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
I probably talked with John.
Hmm.
Or
Year and a half in DENLUG. Man, time flies when you're on the executive committee. I just went through and I had to open up. I just got in my hand all the support sets. So I had to go through it and make sure that we got everything that we got and
bless someone.
figure out because we kind of what I've done is assign them all kind of a point value. So depending on whether we're giving them out as if you win the monthly build challenge, or if we have a build challenge at the meeting, or raffles or whatever. So I'm kind of wasn't as hearty as it's been in past years. Not that I or anyone should ever complain about
Why are you
free Lego,
complaining?
but I'm not. I'm just making a
Sounded
statement.
like it.
You sound like a complaint.
Now I just saw a
It wasn't
post.
a hardy radish. It was a normal radish.
I just saw a post about the train show. Was the train show just recently the Rocky Mountain one?
It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It was pretty
Yeah, they had a nice long train at that show.
pretty awesome. Oh yeah. Mike's train was insane.
Wow.
What we do in the shadows started off strong, but it's kind of petered out in seasons 3 and 4, I think.
Which one?
What we do in the shadows.
Oh, I don't watch that.
That's on Hulu as well.
I mean, my kids enjoy it. Guinness is here.
Hey Guinness,
Chad Guinness.
what's up, Guinness?
Like, stop bothering me.
Just let me chew on my ball.
Guinness, you're such a famous dog. The only better was if he was chewing on a really sweet Lego tire.
I'm glad I took the camera off of him
Oh, yeah, he moved to other grooming
Based.
habits.
based on what he's doing now, yes.
We can all guess. He's a dog.
Yep. He's a dog doing dog things.
Chewing on Lego bricks that are falling on the floor. That sounds like a good dog.
You know, he never does that. He never bothers my Lego. Thank goodness. Reed, you should be getting Mark on here before the switch over to D&D, so we can get the lowdown on the show.
Break another castle.
Nope.
Nope. It was like a moto stress test, right?
Yeah,
Something like
those are awesome. I don't see a castle behind him. He's moved it to a safer location. It looks like.
It's right here.
That doesn't look like it looks like a pile of brick to me.
Hold on.
Oh no! Don't break anything for us. You know,
I was like, I think he's moving the camera or
No, I'm
switching.
just-
Mark and Ben are not here to witness another.
It's not much different than before. I haven't added a ton of it. I just haven't got a lot of time to work on it this week. But in fact, I'm probably going to stop working on this level and go all the way down to the bottom to work on the cavern.
There's a tavern in the bottom.
There's a dragon's lair under the castle, man. This is ours is not a historical castle, it's a fantasy castle. We decided to go with
I need a dungeon. I need a dungeon.
I'll go ahead and actually move that out of the way. Maybe get less than 2 months from Chicago.
I know. The Rick
Get to work, everyone.
Warning.
Get to work.
But I finished
They're packing it
all
up.
of my builds for Milwaukee. Now I got to
Pack
start
it
on my
up.
Chicago specific builds.
Pack
Last
it
year I
up,
was
get
still
ready.
behind it.
To start taking stuff apart to provide parts for the Chicago build.
Oh, I'm not taking anything apart. Milwaukee is so Rick Road Milwaukee is the start of my build year, in quotation marks. So because I typically build new stuff each year. So we have a show in July that we do, which is our biggest show for our lug. And then that's Rick Road Milwaukee starts the display season. And then there's Rick Road Chicago, which is the pinnacle. And then our July show. And then I start taking stuff down and rebuilding for the next year. So.
Well, we just found out today there's a new show in Kansas. That's in November.
Ooh.
November.
I know. I'm like, I don't need any new shows close by. That's why we're trying to make a show here.
How
They
close
probably heard
this?
But they don't even have a website yet. So,
Hey Troy, you're just asking for trouble. So
that's,
it's like
that's not even
grandpa
funny.
display show then.
Huh?
So
This
it's like
kind
a
of
grandpa display show then.
Something. Okay, so
Yeah, it's from Chess, the musical Chess. I love the song, but I've never watched the musical. I've loved the song since the 80s. It was one of my favorite 80s songs. I don't know how that came to this, but I'm very aware of that. You had to buy the whole Chess CD, which was a double CD, to get that one song that was nothing like the rest of the songs on that double album. And it's by Murray Head. Yes, bad Troy. Trying to get Larry in trouble again. So, Jesse, any
Yeah?
rough idea how many displayers at your show this weekend?
Ooh.
I would say, Reed, we were probably, 40, 50 displayers?
Yeah, something like that, probably.
I want to say that's probably close to what we had.
So it's the second largest show that I'll typically do. But almost everyone I see there, I also see in Chicago.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you've got not a lot of overlap between your show and Chicago. At least I've never seen AC Pin there before, or some of the other people. Like EJ will be there, and
Yeah.
Abby Dabbles, but
Greg will be coming from London. That's kind of fun. I told him you need to because he's coming in like on Monday or Tuesday, and I'm like, you need to make sure you get your days and nights switched over because all the fun happens at night, baby.
Oh, and make sure you guys have Thursday afternoon available / early evening,
Why? What's that?
because that's when I'm planning to do the D&D adventure.
Oh, cool.
That doesn't conflict with your time, Jesse, right?
No, I'm gonna do Friday night as usual.
Okay, perfect.
Hopefully, after a much better Friday Night Bricks episode this year, hopefully, I'll help to recruit some better reporters on scene.
Whoa! Shots fired.
That was hilarious.
So, promise I'll probably have to get shirts for those guys, so I'll have to work on that.
So you can have mine, but they'll have to go by
yeah,
Jesse.
Right?
Well, we got some red ones we can loan out too.
Oh, yeah, I can go back down to the thrift store and get those red ones back.
That or I'll have maybe since Kevin's working in a place, maybe I'll have to have him design some new ones for this year, maybe.
6-year anniversary shirt. You know, if it didn't have a name on it, you could
just pass them on to.
you could pass them on to.
Yeah, but I thought you guys would all wear them out like me. I've been wearing this sucker out. I need a new one already. It's getting too dirty. Wearing it too much.
Wearing it for all your gardening and your when you take the garbage out and when you're doing work in the garage.
I wore today since we're approaching a milestone. I figured I'd wear it this week.
Oh, is it almost a year? That's awesome. Congratulations, Reed.
Almost 1 + 5. So, if you can do math, you'll know where we're at. I mean,
I rarely ever do math for
you're a Star Wars guy, so you might not know that math still.
We don't do math on this.
Wait, how does the
show.
Star Wars guy
No
not
mathing.
do math? I don't get that comment or whatever it is.
That's okay.
Inference.
Inference, sure. What's your inference? What are you inferring to?
I don't know.
And you're just insulting a large portion of the viewing population here, Reed. So
I always insult people. That's just the nature of the beast.
I got a new shirt this week. I'm wearing this.
Are you wearing that
nice.
D&D
That's an
hoodie?
80s cartoon, I assume.
Classic, yep, 80s D&D cartoon shirt.
Dude, that is epic.
They were supposed to give me a different logo and wrote that logo wasn't available anymore. So I picked a different one, which is cooler, maybe. But since I don't know, they were going to credit me something, but instead they gave me another shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
So this one
Oh, snap.
is the one I picked out with the dragon. So I have that in t-shirt form and then this in sweatshirt form.
Nice.
That was a good deal. For the price of sweatshirt, I got a free t-shirt.
That's good.
So I'm doubled up.
Double down, double down.
We get a draft tomorrow. We're drafting this bad boy.
Oh, we drafted the potted plants.
So many good parts in here.
Yeah, it looks okay.
We got dark turquoise bananas, purple carrots.
Okay, you haven't sold me at all yet.
Dude, these are all D&D parts. So I picked it. We got
so you're
we got the trans light blue architectural curly Q things.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
How much was that set?
It was $30. We could not find it anywhere on sale.
Holy cow!
I know.
Is that one of the new? Is that a newer set or?
It's one of the newest ones. Yeah.
I did see some sales stuff. I think I saw one of the friend's moon base went all the way down to 40, so it's a full half watt. It's a few sets, but self-control. Had to save the money for poly bags.
This one, I feel like I need to save all my money for lighting, man. God.
I just gotta get my lighting working for the moon base. That is.
It's not currently working.
I had one of 15 LEDs working at the Milwaukee show.
Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's some small wires.
It's the dark side of your collaborative building.
Yeah.
Tell you what, man, Light My Bricks has got to come up with some tools for fat-fingered guys like me that, just to get those plugs into those. Dude, they're so tiny and delicate, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I like their stuff. It's expensive and just kind of hard to work with, but it kind of.
But otherwise, it's great.
Otherwise, everything's great about it because it makes light and stuff.
They work.
They work, yeah.
Other than that, they.
My disco lights work fine, but the moon base lights,
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, it's the really small wiring, and I probably made I put stuff too stretched, I think, for that. So my new wire came on Monday, so I'll be rerunning some wire here in the next week or two. So
Johnny G's presence reminds me we never saw Butt Chop.
yeah, no, I haven't seen or heard from him in a while, so I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna plan to not have him at Chicago, and if he shows up, I will work it into the layout. So.
No.
I mean, unless he responds. I mean, I just haven't seen him in forever, so I don't know what's going on. If he's just working a lot more hours, or if the new place is taking up all his time, I don't know.
Well, if he doesn't have Wi-Fi, that's the problem, or internet, right? That would be my most likely case, I would think.
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, I don't know. Well, it depends on what his new place had. If his old place was a lot cheaper, you're right, he might not have internet these days. I don't know. He could try dial up, it might work.
Then it would be on par with your current computer.
Yeah, actually I've been looking. I've been looking at Micro Center a lot lately.
Looking to upgrade to a 2018 or something.
Ryzen 9. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Start with so I don't have to upgrade for a while.
I hope I did this right.
And is that like a monitor you're upgrading, or a mouse, or what?
Are you a computer guy? Obviously not. AMD,
I'm not
Intel.
a build my own computer guy. No.
Are you AMD or Intel? Do you know? You like Intel?
Typically, I used to be AMD, but I'm Intel now, I think.
So AMD Ryzen. I'm AMD. Ryzen 9 is the highest chip right now.
Oh, okay.
He's probably chopping butts. What? Popping. Yeah. He's a butt chopper. You're right. It could be. Yeah, he could be chopping butts. Yeah. Put it in a spaceship. What are we putting in a spaceship?
Oh yeah, Z, was it Dale that was handing out the green minifigures, or yourself? The green space minifigures. I think one managed to end up in my building.
I think there was this the Z character. I think was moved. I think he was putting him over in the castle layout. He missed a couple, or he put him too far away.
Like he was changing it from a castle to a space build. That's what he was doing.
Yes, yes. He hit the last batch. He hit pretty good. I mean, took some really good looking to find him.
Not a bad batch.
Not a bad batch. No.
Which I must say is disappointing this season.
Agreed.
Yeah, there's some slower episodes for sure.
It's kind of like, well, what was the whole point of this season when we're?
Yeah.
So it's getting more reminiscent of Clone Wars again, which I didn't like.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I might put in a castle actually. I just got to figure out how to put a handle on a castle to carry it. So,
How'd you like the last episode of X-Men '87, Jesse?
I haven't watched. I haven't started that at all.
I was maybe too tired, fell asleep.
Oh, snap.
All that space stuff and storm stuff. I don't know.
Well,
we did have some storms.
It's cool because, spoiler alerts, you get some MCU you get some characters from the MCU main Marvel Cinematic Universe that we've seen in live action.
All right. I mean, I watched it. I just don't remember it.
Oh,
because it put me to sleep.
I mean, it was a little dry, but it was definitely like it was a catch up episode.
You guys watching?
Not the condiment.
You watching Fallout?
No, I'm not watching that.
Not yet. It's on my list.
I mean, my kids played it, but I get the premise of it.
I've heard it's good. I've never played the game, so I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, you can watch it. You don't have to play the game.
I feel like I'll
That's
have
what I
much more tolerance for things that don't match up.
The content is like, there's 100 different vaults. So this is a vault they have not done in the video game.
Oh.
Same world
Sure.
and shenanigans that went down, but new characters for the most part.
Was Fallout the stuff Wagner that Imagine built that one year?
No, he built, that was
What
the
was
big.
that?
What's the big baby? The space baby, or the one with the kid and the big characters with the giant helmets?
Oh.
Spaceballs?
No, it's a video game. It's a sci-fi video game that
Okay.
it's supposedly it's like probably 10, 15 years old.
It was whatever it was cool.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Too much stuff out.
I should be able to know what those things are called.
I'm going back a ways too. My brain isn't going to go back that far for that.
Yeah, it was I think it can't have been pre-Fallout.
Oh,
That it might have been around the same time as Fallout.
yeah.
I thought you were either a kid walking around post-apocalyptic underground city or something. And
Yeah. He had a
Bioshock? Bioshock.
Bioshock. That's it. Thank you.
Bioshock. Yeah. That's right. That's what it was. Bioshock.
What are those things called?
I didn't play the game.
Okay.
Hey, Eric's here. Hi, Eric.
Hello, Bricklock.
Oh, yeah. Z knew it. Bioshock. Yep. That was a pretty cool setup he had. So
Oh,
that might have
Jesse, it
been.
was Bioshock. In case you didn't hear.
Oh, thanks, Z. Thanks, Reed.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for coming, Adam.
Thanks,
Or Eric,
chat.
Eric, not Adam. Eric. Bricklock.
So
Yeah, that's. I got to get ready for the show, but I did get some X-Men minifigs. Larry would be interested. Maybe.
big screen, big
Show 'em.
screen.
I don't have one. I'm taking some.
Oh, it looked like you were
Should I
grabbing it.
grab them?
Wah, wah, wah.
I'd have to dig through. Maybe I can do it. I got 9 minutes.
You get 9 minutes. Do it.
You got probably you
Are
probably
they
got
customs?
9 minutes before show, and probably
It's all good.
it's we're ready to jump in.
Get ready to watch the junior varsity team die horribly.
So we let the JV team always goes first. Varsity team goes second. So
All right.
That's
here's
not
the-
in any way true.
that it was when I
Those look
played
like
high school
Sentinels.
sports. Maybe they changed.
Yeah, I
it.
found the Sentinels and everything. So new character wise.
Oh, Big Daddies. Thank you, Z.
I've got Mr. Banff.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Does he have a tail?
I was going to point out the flaws, Larry, don't you?
Oh, it fell off. There's like a custom like ball joint on there. It must be in the back.
Custom ball.
Here it is. I didn't know that's good because then it didn't break off
Oh,
the
nice.
ball joint there and it
Oh, dude.
So
Who
that
made-
means you can position it.
uh,
Actually, I didn't even try that.
Was this a well-known
Big Kid Bricks.
Big Kid Bricks? Nice.
All right, I'm gonna carefully.
Yeah,
do
they
that.
were at Brick World too. They had a crew down there too.
I didn't even
also.
look at the
What else
Were these
did I
like
get?
$50 a fig?
Yeah, right. Yeah, there were $25 and $40 and.
Ugh.
But if you buy more multiples, they'll give you a deal. So
Oh,
it
that's
would have
good.
cost me like 90 and then 70. So give me $20 off.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I got
Psylocke and
Morph and the Goblin Queen.
Oh, that's the
Madeline
Goblin
Pryor.
Queen. My bad. Madeline Pryor as the Goblin Queen. Nice.
It's
Very
all
cool.
printed in the back. Yeah, the tail is. I don't want to break
Dude.
it, but yeah. So that got added to a bunch of figures that I already had customs for. I'm still into it. And I got to show off the mosaic with Mel, so that was fun.
Yeah, that
Nice.
was pretty cool to see that.
And with that,
We will see you.
I will see you guys on the other side.
Oh, you're starting an hour earlier, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where
Well-
have you been, Larry?
I don't know, man. I haven't played D&D in like a month and a half.
You gotta wait
It
for
would seem. Well, I was going to say, because I can come and be the behind the, like an off-screen moderator and take care of the chat for you.
that'd be cool.
Last time.
That'd be cool.
One less
Yeah,
thing for you to
you
do.
were. Yeah, I had my issues with you doing that last time, Lawrence.
As long as I
Who
know-
cares about your issues, Kevin? No one. Raise your hand if you care about Kevin's issue. Yeah, didn't think so.
Chat lights up.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be more lively.
So yeah, chat. If nobody's here on Friday Night Bricks, go ahead and raid Jesse's Brick Galaxy in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Reed and Kevin and Alicia and Bricklock should be here playing the part 2 of the Red Dragon Tail adventure.
And they will be popping up comments left and right the whole time.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be so much
Distracting.
more fun.
I've got 2 D&D sets built and sandwiched together, complete.
Really? You opened your other one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Again,
my
where have you
God.
been? This was built.
Yeah,
out.
the varsity team needs the both sets. So
So we'll be doing this. There's 2 taverns.
Nice.
And there's both. That dragon takes up so much space.
The dragon that didn't even show up in our game.
Yeah, you guys weren't good enough to fight it.
No,
Right.
we didn't even need to battle it. We won the game. So single-handedly.
There's kind of what it looks like. It's
Nice.
sandwiched together in a. And I didn't mirror image it because I thought it would fold together better this way. So still plan on altering a bit.
Very cool.
So come join us. Lego D&D. It's the new thing. It's hot. It's what all the kids are doing.
Those are cool kids.
And we did it way before Ginny D and the crew did. I love how they advertised. The first ever. No, you weren't.
I have played with Larry and crew, and I'm not going to railroad you guys, but I might throw different twists and turns to try to tell a different story.
That sounds good.
So, yeah. I mean, you guys didn't. It's all good.
I got the book, but I haven't opened it yet.
I have
specifically because we're playing some of that stuff.
one magic item in particular that I might throw at you guys and see if it causes a problem or an advantage.
Not for the
because of the magic items that this campaign throws at you, I want to keep my character. I want to play that guy. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, not because he's a good character, just because he has powerful magical items. Nice.
Yeah.
No,
A lot of
both,
magic.
both, Kevin, and it's because
what
I put into the character.
I mean,
No,
that's
he
because
doesn't
shoot arrows. Oh, okay.
All right. More banter like this on my channel. See you guys.
See ya.
I guess that means Friday Night Bricks will not be going longer this week, so I'll have to make sure next week's 6-year episode 312 will have to go like 4 or 5 hours next week, guys. And I guess I'll be, if they play D&D, I'll be taking a week off. So yes, next week 312. I have to dig through my massive what do we call it? Our closet of shame. I'll dig through my storage of shame and find some stuff to give away. Anybody that wins it overseas, I think I'll do what other people have suggested and just do a gift card or some digital discard. Yes. Yeah. You guys are, if you get 100 episodes, if you guys didn't see what the number was tonight, it was 311, take 311 divided by 52 weeks in a year and you guys will figure it out. Don't fall for this crazy math that these other guys are teaching you guys. That's why you guys all think you're probably making a lot more money at work too, because you're using their math. Don't be doing that. Don't be using this crazy math that other people are using. So, yeah, free bowling shirts. I mean, you guys can go order them. They're China. They're from China. Maybe if if you guys help me get to 5 or 10,000 subscribers, maybe for the early people, maybe I'll have to give you guys shirts or something. But that'll be the next push for to get to the first level of monetization, which is 500 subs and I think watch hours, which has definitely been going down since we're not doing even a 2-hour show like we usually do. So that's gonna have to go back up. I'll have to do a couple more shows, like a Friday night after dark or something after D&D, Friday night after D&D or something. So we're gonna go ahead and end it this week, guys. Thanks everybody for showing up. Definitely show up next week. Definitely a big episode. So let's see here. Let's find a good one to end it. I guess we'll just do, well, you know what? It doesn't, they're at 45. Yeah, we'll just do the regular end video.